Hey guys, how's it going? Legend of Fuzzy, and I've got a Crysis 3 gameplay for you guys today, and I'm using the MK60 mod, and my attachments are extended mags and match barrel, and my modules are mobility, retriever, and aim enhance. And I also have my little pocket jewel with me as well, which is always very useful, though I do wish they had another clip with it, because one rocket isn't enough. But anyway, so this gameplay for you guys, it is the definition of a new lobby, pretty much. I'm playing with Snipes, Quadzy. You wouldn't know him from other gameplays and commentaries I've uploaded, but yeah, I'm playing with Dragon and I'm playing with Snipes, and we shitted on these players right here. We think that these players are sale noobs because they did absolutely horrible in this match. That may seem a little bit harsh, but these players were not very experienced at this game. They got crapped on. I'm not gonna reveal the end score, but I'll reveal my score. I went 27-0. So you know these players were bad. I don't know. It's just I am glad that the Xbox, Microsoft said that they'll put Crysis 3 in the sale, and they did, and loads of people bought Crysis 3, which is great, and it's all good and all, but, it didn't really bring in a wide amount of people because they realised how hard this game was to play. And this game is pretty hard to play. You really do have to get used to this game, mainly because this game does rely heavily on skill. Once a player knows the map routes and knows their favourite weapon and know how to take advantage of their custom loadout, they are going to destroy other players, and Crysis 3 does not appeal to the new players at all. It just doesn't. So this sale, pretty much we only, for Xbox in Australia, we only caught the attention of about 200 people, because we usually have an amount of about 120 or maybe 200 people a day playing, and we got about 200 or 300 people playing because of the Crysis, because of the sale. We got about 300 or 200 more people playing the game, which is great, but they did take advantage of the things in this game that everyone hates, and those modules are Prox Alarm, Auto Armor, and Rapid Fire. Now, most Crysis players that I know don't like these modules, or they don't like people using the modules like all together in a loadout. Personally, I don't like players who use all of these modules in the same loadout, because it really gets under my nerves. It gets under my skin. It's just very, very annoying running into players like this. Because just if you think about it, if Auto Armor wasn't in this game, we would be dropping players so much faster. But then at the same time, this game would not last very long if it didn't have any noob appeal. Because every game has to appeal to new players, or then you won't really gain any more players or any more purchases or whatever of your game, and it just won't work out. And Auto Armor was one of those things in this game that I wouldn't say caught the attention of players, because it pretty much didn't, but it made players stay because it was a way of staying alive in online multiplayer. Auto Armor has saved so many lives, well, at least for a little bit longer, in many matches of online Crysis 3. Because I run into so many players who in Crysis 3 who have been using Auto Armor and also Prox Alarm and Rapid Fire even in the same loadout, and it pisses me off. I run into these players every lobby. At least 2 to 3 people a lobby are using Auto Armor. Every lobby I've been into, and this isn't a joke, every lobby I've been into in Crysis 3, there's been at least 2 to 3 people using Auto Armor, and that really makes me angry, because you're not taking advantage of the other things in this game that Crytek has to offer. I am also talking about the weapons and everything. I mean, most noobs just use the Scarab, because that's the first weapon you unlock, and you get used to it very quickly because it's an easy weapon to use. It doesn't have very high recoil, especially after Data Patch G. It pretty much just overrules every other gun in the game. But it's just auto armor really. It just appeals to new players because they know they're going to get screwed over in an online match, because most players who they'll get matched up to for a lobby have been playing the game for a while. And players who've been playing Crysis 3 for a while, they obviously know the maps, they know the routes, they know what weapons to use, they know how to take advantage of loadouts, or like how to handle their loadouts to meet a specific moment in the game. I mean, like, you know, this game's all about rushing, and most players I see in this game camp, and I don't know why you would camp in this game, because you know, you run super fast, you can just fucking rush around the map and go behind people and backstab them. Yet players still camp, and well, you gotta think. I mean, because they're new players, they won't know what to do, so you would go into a corner and camp. And I have done that before in games I've bought, or, you know, maybe tried out, because I didn't know what was happening and I didn't know what to do. So, well, I mean, I did it like once. I think it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Sorry, I think it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I camped for like maybe 2 days for the first time I'm playing, and because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know how to play the game. But then I did get used to it, and I learned to hate the game. But that's what. If this game didn't have auto armor, do you really think there'll be a lot more players in this game? Do you really think that this game would be played a lot more? Do you reckon this game would maybe gain more appeal from new players from you know, FPSs who are looking for new first-person shooters? Do you reckon they're really gonna come to this game and play? Well, because, you know, there's pros well, like, not pros, I mean, like, there's skilled players everywhere, and they can get really crapped on, and they're gonna waste about $60 or $100. I mean, obviously auto armor isn't advertised in this game, but they're probably gonna watch YouTube videos or whatever, or they're probably gonna look at tips and tricks videos on YouTube, and the guy's gonna say, oh, you should use auto armor if you're a new player to this game, because it keeps you alive longer, and you're gonna get your score streaks and whatever, or not score streaks, I mean dog tag streaks. We're not playing Black Ops 2. Yeah, so they're gonna say that, and the players will be like, oh, alright, so I can last longer in this game, and it's gonna be great for me. But then, for us players who've been playing this game for a long time, we get very sick of that, and we learn to not hate the game, but we get agitated, we get angry, and we express our rage at our TV monitors. That's what happens. Though I do think auto armor should have a level cap, because most players, well, Crysis 3 players that I know, they want a level cap on auto armor, because that's the best thing to do, and that's what I believe. I think auto armor should have a level cap, because that's the best thing to do. So as you can see, we go 100 to 11. They go 11, we go 100. That was pretty beast. New lobby, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.